That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tuck into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get it.
Bitch, you wanna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer ToJo, and my co-host will be back in a second. She had to tap out for a second for whatever reason, but she'll pop back on. But today's show is about alternative relationships, man. And we're gonna have a real cool discussion about a few different types that I have never heard of for sure, and we're gonna get her info on if she's heard of any of these joints. Yeah, how y'all doing out there? But yeah, I'm gonna start the show. Oh, yeah, thank you, because you probably didn't know me.
I see you up here stumbling and shit.
Yeah, I was about to start the show talking about good old fashioned regular ass relationships, and go into a couple alternative ones. But what up, though, man? You are not my beautiful co-host daughter, but you definitely were. Oh, there she go. Oh.
It like Blaked out. I can't hear nothing. I just seen everything start. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Well, yeah, my beautiful daughter and co-host, y'all, the Toes.
Hey y'all, what's the?
Have me up here fumbling and shit. I tried at first. The start was like
Telling how to roll with the punches.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because beautiful, I was like, the start was going, but then after the start, it was like, nah, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for that. Kind of a low blow. Well, what's up though?
Hey, no, I just woke up from a nap. Typical me.
Hey man, quit napping on the job. You know what I'm saying? I was explaining to our audience about our topic tonight, which is alternative relationships, right? I have found this site that has 8 different alternative relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a few of them we already know about, right? Like the typical swinging and polyamory and all of that.
Open relationships, Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the name of the website is called Sex and Culture. Yeah. Sex and Culture website. I actually just Googled it and that's what it popped up under. So
Wow.
yeah. But it's dope. Real insightful though. So look, right? They have this we go talk about. I sent you the text about it. The young relationship anarchy.
Yes.
The hell does that mean?
Personally, when you send it to me, I'm like, I ain't never ever even heard nothing like this. But from what I've seen that you sent,
Okay, but wait.
Basically it's like you have a emotional connection with your person, but sexually that's what it gave me. That's what I took from that.
So no, I'm finna read to you the actual definition, right? Okay, so it says relationship anarchy. Huh?
Where's it at?
I just Googled it, bro. And it popped up under
the website. It's look at the top of your phone.
It says sex and culture. 8 relationships alternative to monogamy.
At the top in the address bar.
The relationship anarchy, the relationship
sexualbeing.org.
The relationship anarchy is more of an approach to relationships than a structure.
Bam, why you didn't finish reading it? All right. Basically, relationship anarchists believe that all forms of intimacy are valid and don't necessarily prioritize their lovers or romantic relationships above their friends or family. Relationship anarchist explicitly rejects assumed hierarchies between different kinds of relationships and erases the distinction between partner and non partner. And again, what in the hell does that mean?
It's just even like you love everybody the same, nigga. My wife, my mama, my auntie, my cousin, my coworker, everybody, nigga, is my bitch, and I love them. That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like to me. Like what?
Okay, so I think that what it sounds like to me is more like some OG new age hippie shit, like free love. You know what I'm saying? You could be my friend, and you could be my lover, and be the same people all at the same time. Like,
Okay, I love that because I definitely have that kind of energy with my boyfriend. Like we pride ourselves in making sure that we keep that friendship going crazy,
but also
even if
the
it hurts.
relationship, but also the relationship between actual friend and or actual family is all blended into the fact that you may not have a sexual relationship with them, but you're no more emotionally invested in them than you are in any other relationship. You see what I'm saying?
That's definitely I got a
So,
little bit of that in my bowl because I'm definitely in relationships with my best friends. Like, and I can say that with understanding that, like, communication wise, like, of course, we don't have the sexual aspect or anything like that, no disrespect or nothing.
but
But it's like, because we all in relationships, but it's like, you my side, you my boyfriend, you my girlfriend, like, y'all mine.
because
Like,
that's
my best friend just
basically
went and got her girlfriend name tatted on her, and I am living because my name is not there, too. Like, we together, too. Why I'm not there?
so that's basically how that go though. You don't prioritize any relationship over any other. You know what I'm saying?
Though
Like,
I love, if I love you, like I love my best friends, like I love my person too. Like they're not equal, but I mean, they not equal, but like
but isn't that the basic concept of just loving everybody the same? I mean,
I
not
feel like it
necessarily like,
is because like I feel like in this day and age though, they try to make everything something. Like no matter what it is, they try to put a specific category on it or a specific meaning on it. Like, oh, you love all these people like that. Oh, relationship anarchy. How when it's been like like you said, free love. Like you should care for the people that you love like that
love
because
with
you
no
love
labels.
them.
Love with no labels. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Yeah.
basically how that works in a relationship anarchist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I definitely relate to that because I am pretty intertwined with my friends. I love them so much with all of me probably.
Yeah, I'm a man of structure. Everybody has their it's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be a relationship anarchist because some relationships just have a higher
I mean,
position
no, of
than
course
others.
there's more that are more important than others, of course, but it comes for me it's more of like a time thing. Like any friends that I'm like saying like my friends, these are my best friends, these people that I've known for like 10 plus years already. So anybody that's come in within like the past 3 to 5 years, y'all are just peoples.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You couldn't be a love anarchist either because you ain't accepting everybody the same way.
No, because if you just got here, why would I hold you to the same stature and love and all of that? The people that's literally been here my like a nice chunk of my life. Like no,
Because you're a love anarchist. That's why.
I don't think I'm a love anarchist. Then count me back out.
Because you was a love machine. You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
jumped out the double dutch game because that's not me.
Hey man, sometimes you get tired of double dutching. You know what I'm saying? Got to get you some water, protein bars, all types of shit.
Y'all like my new hair?
Yeah. What you dreading out? That's what you going with, or you just twist it up? What you doing?
No, everybody keep asking me that. They're mini twists. Like it's a really dope protective style that allows your hair to be very versatile, and you know what I mean. Still get it right. Still have all the vibes going.
I can dig that. I mean, it looks good for sure. Of
Thank you.
course,
You should get some next.
I'm gonna try it right here. It's just all right here. I'm gonna have mini twists. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she froze. Hopefully she'll be back. You ain't coming back. Hey, so look. There you
Hey,
go. I
I'm
wanted to
like,
ask you.
hey, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to ask you what you know about being monogamish.
Okay. Look, being monogamous. Um,
Ish.
this is actually and truthfully, honestly, my first time in life ever being monogamous.
No, 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 no. Didn't say monogamous. I said monogamish.
Is that not the same thing?
Definition.
I'm sorry.
Definition. To describe a relationship that is mostly closed but allows the occasional outside sexual partner in the right situation. But romance is usually off the table. Exploring a monogamous relationship could look like having a 100-mile rule where you can sleep with someone else as long as you're at least 100 miles from home. That's being monogamish. It's
Oh,
like
I ain't never know
cheating.
nothing
That's
about
like cheating
monogamy.
with rules.
I was I've never been in a monogamous relationship. However, I think when me and my boyfriend were in a long distance relationship, it was kind of like the understanding, like if something happens, it happens, but it's not a thing. If that makes sense, like we. So I'm like, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I was in a monogamous situation because I still
Mhm.
didn't choose to play on it,
And
but
then it wasn't necessarily a rule. It was more like a unwritten written understanding.
right.
You know what I'm
Like I'm
saying?
like if something happens, I'm not gonna hold it against you because I know shit happens because we are away from each other for a long time. But it's not what I'm going out there looking for. So don't think it's one of those kind of situations.
Right.
So I don't think we was in a monogamous situation. I think we just like you said had an underlying understanding. But I don't think I could be in a monogamous situation.
Which would have been my next question until you pop in. My question would have been, if you had a rule, what would it be
So
in terms
what's
of a
going on
monogamous
here?
situation? Huh? Excuse
Yeah, I
me.
just told them I'm having technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, all
But
right, pop back.
I don't
Now,
think I could ever be in a monogamous because it's like you got to be real mature to understand and know, like, all right, my nigga just went to Vegas. I live in New York. I know he about to be clapping some cheeks tonight. Like, you got to be
why
a
would you even think
real
that though?
strong
Why would
person
that
to
thought
know
even
that.
cross your mind though?
Why wouldn't it? Because if you know you have that rule,
Because you minding your
nigga,
business.
he over 100 miles away, nigga. You know what's happening,
But you minding your
nigga.
business. You minding your business though. So it shouldn't even matter what he doing.
That's crazy because then it's one of those. I feel like it will open that room for people to be like, "Oh, she probably doing it anyway, so let me go ahead." Like one of those things. Like even if the other person is not doing it, I feel
Right.
like it'll open that gate of thoughts. Like, well, maybe she doing it, so I might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Get
that would
mine
be a
off. 'Cause she probably
testament.
getting hers off too. Like,
That would be a testament to your mental fortitude then.
I
Because
guess
technically it shouldn't even matter. As long as he out there being safe, enjoying himself, you should be where you at, being safe, enjoying yourself. And then when y'all come together, y'all both enjoy your own selves and self enjoying this.
I don't
You know what I'm
know. You,
saying?
I feel like you got to be in a certain place with your person too. Cause like how I feel by my boyfriend, I don't think I could do that. Like I just let me come with you. Why can't I go the 1,000 miles city? Like you need that. I could be that for you. Like I don't know, but it's like I said, it's the first time I ever felt like that because I was in a situation where I gave myself a monogamous lifestyle. Okay,
Right.
and regardless of what relationship I was in, that is exactly how I handled it, nigga. What I was doing ain't got nothing. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't what I'm doing with her over here ain't got nothing to do with you when we together. But I be you know what I'm saying over there sometimes. Like you my girl, when you go home, yeah, I go two doors down and you know what I'm saying. But that's not your business. Like I gave myself monogamousness
But I mean,
when I was growing up and younger. Like up until this relationship, I was naturally monogamous.
okay,
Definitely.
so if you had to have a rule, if you had to set a rule, what would it be?
In my current mindset,
Right.
um,
It ain't
well
no
now I
rules.
don't
You
have
gotta
one.
have a rule. It ain't no. I wouldn't have no rule because I ain't know that. Nah, that ain't fuck all
I was
that.
about
You
to say
gotta
because
have a
I don't.
rule.
I'm no longer in the mindset of like controlling. Like
Can't use that as an excuse.
I have no because it's like I let folks do what they want to do. I'm on that time. Like if that's what you felt like you wanted to do, like then whatever the consequence is, that's what you go recovery because that's what you wanted to do. I'm
Right.
not like I ain't no. Nah,
Right.
don't
Right.
go out
Right.
there looking no ass. Don't go out there
But
no talk no bitches. Do you?
but
Because
you
if it
got
roll into some more, then
You
So
gotta
whatever.
dig. You gotta dig into your deepest.
Let me see. Let me see. If I could have a rule in my current
Right.
relationship, um,
Just to make it monogamish.
I would say you could like fiddle around, but no like intercourse.
Fiddle around.
Yeah, like get a little top. You know what I
How
mean?
does,
Get a little top or whatever.
how does one
But
fiddle
your penis
around?
could
You know
not
what I'm saying?
enter her vaginal canal. Like, no, we're not doing that.
So everything but vaginal penetration.
Yeah, I feel like if I
So
was to have a rule, that would
I
be
could
one of the
penetrate
things
the
that I would
earlobe.
like.
I could do a little bit of earlobe fucking.
Yeah, like to be a little monogamish.
I can stick my stuff in her under armpit.
Yeah, but just it can't go into the lower coochie armpit. We're not doing that.
That is the
We're not
wackest
doing
rule
that.
ever.
My boyfriend just walked in. I was like,
Yeah, that is the wackest rule ever.
that is not the rackets forever. You can
Yeah.
literally do anything. You can have two women sloppy jalopy in your life away, but you ain't getting none of they. Yeah, no. You had to say
Long as
that for
you
your
in there,
imagination.
long as
Come
you're in
home,
the sweet
boo.
spots.
Come home and see what I got for you down there.
I can live with
Before you
that
think
though.
about
If
what they
I had
got for
to,
you
I can
down
live
there.
with that.
Like, but I feel
If I
like that's
had
about
to, I
all I
can live
can
with
bear
that.
because
That's kind of
my
fair.
person, I can't take it. I can't take it. That's about all I can bear though. I can let that happen. Like, cause I
If I
know
had to.
y'all out here be whack. So do y'all thing. May the best woman win.
So if I had to have a rule, it would be don't let me find out. Okay, what you do if I find out?
Okay, so your rule is you don't care what she do, just don't
Don't
let you
let me
find
find
out.
out, nigga. By any means, shape, form, fashion. You can't be on the news. I don't want to catch you in the motherfucking interwebs. I don't want to know none of that shit. Don't let me find. I
And
don't give
nigga,
a
no,
fuck.
no niggas texting me, coming to me as a man.
Don't let me
We don't
find
need
out,
none
bitch.
of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Other than that, have a nice day. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's
Yeah,
dope
that's pretty
though.
move about the country, bitch.
I'm not that
Don't let me
adult yet,
find out.
so I can't
By
say
way
that.
of disease, nigga, by way of none of that shit. Don't let me find don't let me find out. I don't
Yeah,
care
I'm
what you
not
got.
that adult yet, but yeah. But hey, who's to say that by your age, I might feel the same way. Just don't let me find out shit. But right now, that's about all I can do. Not to say that that's what I'm into right now, because I'm not monogamous. Like I am monogamous. We are together. Like this is us.
Yeah, that's your boo
This
thing.
is us.
Gosh.
I'd be
Right.
ready to like somebody for looking at him. So I just can't imagine it going any other way.
I
Like
just believe I believe it's just a matter of like experience and kind of like the knowing of people, after however many years of life you've been living, kind of accepting the way shit happens and the way shit move. You can only control what you can control, which is
but
technically
that's why I was
nothing.
going to
You
say
know
at
what I'm
first he
saying?
was like I had to choose and I was like okay because that was literally my direct mindset like I don't really have the desire to like control or like oh what you doing tonight. It's more of a be safe, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, don't let me find
Like
it out.
I don't anticipate on nothing happening because I know like I have a respectful partner, but if something do happen, I'm gonna have to like suck that up and figure out how the hell and who the hell I'm gonna kill. That's about
Okay,
it.
so this is another one that I've never heard of, but it's a fairly simple concept. It's called polyfidelity, right? And instead of going into the long drawn out extended definition, it's basically when
Right.
one person don't have a problem with being faithful while the other person, you
Has
know,
other folks.
right,
That's crazy to me.
right.
That's crazy. That right there take a lot of shit. That's why I say like a lot of people are really self aware, and I appreciate that about them, because no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, none of that bullshit. You buy, we together. If you want to have your little shit on the side, then shit, nigga, that mean we open then. All right then, so shit, what's up? Like we having our shit on the side, like
No man,
that's
no
what we
ham or
doing.
turkey,
Ain't
huh?
no we're not doing that. Like we together, we're together. If it's me and you, it's me and you. Like I'm devoted to you, but nigga, when you leave out the house, you about to go see Keisha. Who the fuck is Keisha?
Well, well, you definitely wouldn't be polyfidel.
I can't do that. No, because nigga,
Poly.
if we If we poly, we poly. If we together, we together. If we fidelity, nigga, we gonna be fidelity,
I
nigga.
mean,
What
some
you
people
mean?
just
Like, what
aren't
is we doing?
comfortable. Some people just aren't comfortable with sharing themselves with other people, though. You know, you always have that going on. They
Yeah,
don't
but if
like
I'm
you
sharing
doing what
myself
you
with,
do.
okay, so if I'm sharing myself with you, then why you want to share yourself with everybody else and me? Like,
Because that's just probably what they own. And if you love that person, you don't have a problem with that shit.
but see, that's why I said I love how self aware some people are because you love your partner that much and you feel like I love him. If he want to fuck Jada, he can go over there and be with her too, and they can have a whole household as long as my household is good and he come home to me and tell me he loves me every day. Baby, no, because there's
Mhm.
no Jada. There's no
But I mean,
Jada. There's me.
it takes a
And and,
certain
and if
amount of.
Jada think there's a Jada, and I get wind of Jada, Jada probably ain't gonna be around no more.
You can't be knocking Jada down because,
We ain't gonna
man.
know. People gonna be calling her phone, and she is not gonna answer.
So look,
She gonna be a little busy, a little occupied. Like
you can't be knocking Jada down because your man decided to have a poly for that
I can't knock Jada down
fidelity
because she. So
is
you
this
don't. So
relationship.
Jada, he's married. Jada, what you mean? Yes, I can. I literally can because literally this is me, and I don't want that. So I don't want that for myself, and this is my
Hey,
life. So no.
if it's agreed to, like I said, I can understand a person not wanting to share him, or herself with everybody. But I also understand them understanding the type of person that they with. And that type of person may have variety. So in the definition, they got it capped to two. Well, it says one is monogamy plus one or two. So they got it low key capped at two people for, I guess, the person that's doing their thing. But like I can understand it, fully understand it mentally, how some motherfuckers just stay with that shit. But I mean, as long as you paying rent and bills over here, man, and I get the sausage or the poontang whenever I want it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it
No,
is.
because okay, because no, okay, there's that. Then they he out of town, not even out of town. He at what you call it house, and you high and bothered. You want to call him? What you doing? Oh, I'm over here chilling at good at the house. Um, Moo killer. Okay, bye. What you mean? Like no, nigga.
I'm
That's
like,
I'm not doing that. Like
see, that's
I
just what I'm
just
saying
can't.
though.
I can't see that for me personally. Like, and it was like I said, at one point in time in my life where I was naturally that person. Like, I did not care if I was with somebody or not. If I wanted you, I wanted you in that moment. Like, that was the energy that I was carrying when I was in like high school and getting out, like fresh out of high school. Like that, I'm dogging people left and right, not caring who's affected, who's sad. I don't care. I don't care. I
But
don't care.
that's
You with somebody? I don't care. I don't care. Like so, it's like, nah, I don't have. I don't.
that's understandable when you're trying to find yourself when you are in high school, you're trying to figure it out. But again, as a grown person, knowing how emotions and shit low key work and
Yeah,
getting
no.
the grasp of
Once I do how emotions and shit work, cause I got all my karma back from all the motherfuckers that I ruined. I'm good, nigga. I'm gonna treat you how what they say treat people how you want to be treated. Amen.
so,
And
but
that's
this is
exactly
my
what I'm
thing
gonna do.
though. But here's my thing with that though. So you madly in love with a person, and the person came to you was like, so look, it's just kind of like a thing with me. You still be like, well, take your thing and get away from me.
I'm like, that's the thing with you. Again, you said so. It's gonna be you and that thing. I'm good. I will. We can talk. I'm in love with you. I'm not in love. We have to communicate because I feel something for you. We can talk. You know what I'm saying? I might get a little bunky here and there, like, but I'm not finna attach myself to that because I know the type of person that I am. I'm really like. Have you watched you?
I watch me all the time. This mirror's all over the
No,
place,
no,
baby.
no. The show on
I'm
Netflix.
deeply into
You.
me.
No,
No,
you.
no, no. I
The
haven't.
show on Netflix. Have you seen you?
No, but I watch me anytime I get a chance
Do
to,
you
though.
know who Joe is?
No, I don't haven't
Okay,
watched
you
the
need to
show.
watch that. You can get on Netflix. You need to watch that. That's your assignment for this week. I want you to watch you because I want you to review that.
Just
It's
give me
crazy.
an
I want to talk
assignment.
about that because I am Joe. Like I don't play. I don't
Right.
play. If you're mine, you're mine. So anybody try to play around and want you, okay.
But I mean, all right.
See if they
But
answer
look
their
though,
phone. See
here's
if
the
they
thing
talk
though.
to you. Like
I can
see
understand
if
that
they're
too.
available. Any
Like I
further after I get wind of that bitch, I'm okay. We'll see.
but I can understand that too, though. I feel you on that too, though, because again, some people just ain't in sharing, and I understand that too. Like I said, when you grow, it takes a specific, special, different type of person to deal with any type of situation they in, or to at least express the type of situation they want to be in, the situation they want to be in. I mean, excuse me, because a lot of people are, bogged down by tradition and how they was raised and yada yada yada, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
So they don't even think outside the box or in conventional means when it comes to relationships or dealing with other people. So, when you have people who are forward with that type of shit, then it's a beautiful thing because that's the only way you can get technically what you want from any situation that you in.
Just to be truly honest with you, and I am too honest, I let my boyfriend know all the time. Like I will kill everybody. Like you already know that. Like I tell him that all the time. Like we be laid up, and I just be rubbing his face, and I was like, I just be want you to know, I would literally kill
You
everybody. Like
know, I would
I really
destroy
would. Like
everything.
because it's real like that. Like I don't.
That is
The word is some
hilarious.
shiesty. Like no. Like I told him.
Oh God.
Like I told him, a new female start working at her job in the car and stuff, trying to be cute with him and stuff. I would literally do the whole orientation process, everything, just to have the first day to see this hoe and target her and handle that. Like,
Okay,
period. Like,
so
I would go through the whole hiring process and everything, nigga, drugs test, fingerprints, whatever y'all need from me. I'm gonna do all of that just for that one end goal of that first day.
so
That
wait,
he thinks she's so
wait.
cute. Watch
So
this.
when you're in jail and he's still fucking with old girl, what good would that have done you?
With that's the case.
I mean, which is
Then when
generally
I
the
get out of
case.
jail, I'll probably go be right back in because I got something to say to him next. He's next on my list.
That's what I'm saying. So
So I'm probably gonna be right
you
back.
can't be running
I'm
around here
just
killing
really
old
up there by
people.
my feelings, but I'm too smooth to be on some getting caught, going to jail type shit, nigga. It's not gonna be. I'm very I'm really good at like stalking my prey.
Yeah, that's
So
the
I'm it's not
scorpion
we're
in
not
you.
doing that.
That is
I
definitely the
ain't doing all that.
Scorpio in
It's
you.
highly not likely. The jail thing highly not likely because I'm one of those girls like, hey girl, yeah, you want to hang out after
I
work?
don't know
Yeah. Oh
that.
my god, I'm new out here.
You
Let's
can't
hang
say
out.
you can't say jealous highly unlikely when it comes to murder.
You said what?
You cannot say jealous highly unlikely when it comes to murder. They are
Hey,
smart. They figure shit out.
okay,
What they get
they
paid to
do, but
do.
sometimes they don't.
I mean, okay, true, but I wouldn't chance it.
And I'm counting on the they don't side of things.
So listen, I wouldn't chance it. But and even more importantly, though, that communication is important. That way, they know what they
But
getting
that's why we
into.
are
You
very
know
open
what
and honest. Like any interaction that happens, he tells me. I be like, but he tells me, and I suck it in and take it in because that's just who I am. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I get it. I have someone that's nice looking. I'm dating somebody that's very handsome, so I don't expect anything less. When things like that do happen, I be very adult about it. But thank God it has never happened in front of me because that's a whole different variety. Like I don't even know what girl's gonna come out and who's gonna handle that, but it will be handled in that moment. And I don't know how it's gonna be handled because, like I said, it's just I don't know. I
I'm saying?
can't
Okay,
say.
so another question with the whole alternative relationships, basically with the whole polyamory situation. Um, do you think it'll ever be the type of thing that'll become the norm or like a subculture that is bigger than or recognized like say the LGBTQ community, like something that's a force to be reckoned with in terms of
Um, I feel like within the most like recent years, it definitely is becoming that for sure. Because literally, it's a lot of things like the whole sister wives and people, being more open, like all those different things. So people with polyamory, like I feel like last year, 2 years ago, it was a big thing. Like a lot of people were doing it. A lot of people were like trying it out, talking about it, seeing what it was about. And I feel like yeah, it's getting there. Like if you look at the rates, it's probably a nice percentage of people that are with it and or have a relationship that is like that. And I mean, me personally, like I said, back in the days, was all with it, had a few of those, it was great. But now in the days, I'm just not that kind of girl. I just can't get down like that no more. That's just not who I am.
I don't think I don't think it could. I think it'd always be like some low key back room, not necessarily back room, but like, you know, the
People are getting
statistic
too
of,
open. I don't think so.
well, I say that because even with the reality TV shining light on it and all that, it just really didn't catch. Like, not only that though, you know, dudes low key or people have been doing it for forever.
I'm about to say
Um,
there's a whole show out here
just don't
called
be,
Side Chicks of Charlotte.
yeah, just don't be talking about it like that. So, but
It's
it's still not
good.
accepted like that. And I don't ever think that, you know, because of the whole traditional mainstream, you know, marriage one for one, all of that, it,
Yeah.
you know, that's a hell of a beast to slay. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because it's so deeply rooted in us, in the fabric of who we are and what we do as people. And that's a cold task to fucking take on in terms of, you know, not just bringing awareness, but you know, being able to live that way and not get no bullshit ass remarks and no hate from the people. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, some people are growing up.
I don't know, man.
Some people are
Some
getting out of
people
their,
hate just to hate,
self
you know, because
choice.
they're born to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's fucked up. People can't love the way they want to love, right? So,
I
like,
mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's the way you want to love, do that. But don't have me like all like intertwined and like and then
no,
you
I mean,
turn
you is
around and
you.
this is like no, that's not what it is. Like, because I'm gonna love how I love.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Your situation is different because I'm pretty sure y'all got that understanding. But for those who, you know, would like to go to a movie with, you know, and there
You
it
can
could
have
be,
friends. Obviously, that's what I'm saying. There's a
you know
thin
what I'm
line
saying? Like,
though.
I can't
You
even
can
imagine
have
see what that look
friends
like.
because my boyfriend
You know
definitely
what I'm
has
saying?
female friends. Definitely has female friends. Like definitely does with no issue. And I'm not that kind of person. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a very thin line, but baby, I know MJ and I know, baby. So
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a thin line. And even in having those type of friends, that's just a friendship. Anybody can do that. We talk about actual relationships. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, a whole bunch of people didn't grew up with a whole lot of people that got male and female friends, even in relationships, right? Um, so I don't think that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship with a person that can't handle the fact that you got opposite sex friends and they're just technically friends because you know,
Literally friends. Ain't no
uh,
technically me. Literally friends.
well, literally friends, same shit, sort
No,
of.
that ain't technically and literally. It's
Uh,
not the
sort of.
same shit. No,
I,
that is
s-
not the
I,
same shit.
I, I said sort of.
Cause
As long as there ain't no sexual shit happening, then goddamn it, it shouldn't be an issue. And if you're not
exactly.
with a person
Amen. That's right
that
there.
don't have an issue with that, then that's their issue. You know what I'm saying? Because people know people. That's kind of like how life works. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. There's too many people in the world for that to not be a thing. Like that's unreal. Like when I was in a situation like that, and that was literally unreal. Like how? Like I go to work, you go to work. Like how that work? Like there's definitely
Right?
opposite sex at the work. But like
We
what
talk to
you
people all over the
you
place,
gonna say,
just
hey,
in
how you
life.
doing? I'm
But
good. You too. Like we gonna be conversating. Oh, that was cool. Niggas watch sports. Oh, I watch that. Like you gonna cross paths and be in conversation with different of the opposite sex. So if you have the idealization that your partner can't have friends opposite sex, it's just like you gonna be going crazy your damn self.
bro, that's your issue. But back to the fact that people can't be like, okay, so I like I said, I couldn't even imagine being in public and seeing probably let's say six people. Uh we'll go we'll go two women and four dudes, and they all in a little group loving on each other. I can't imagine seeing that like, you know, at a restaurant or wherever, you know, even a club, right? And be like, oh, that's some cool shit. Because nigga don't know nothing about that. I would look at that shit and be like, the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like,
You here, I would be like, wow, how
you
does
see
that
what I'm
work? Like,
saying?
I'm gonna start asking questions honestly because so like who does who like what like what
But see,
time
that's what I'm
like
saying though. I would that would be a lot to even want to
I'm gonna ask.
ascertain
I'm one of
for
those
me.
people.
That would
I'm
be
gonna
a
get. I'm
little
gonna
bit
see
more
if
than I
y'all
want to
cool
sort
people, and
through.
if y'all give me a little giggle, I'm asking, what's up? Who?
But that's what I'm
What's up?
saying though, right? So even coming from a nigga like me, like I said personally, I already, you know, honestly, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because you know, everybody loving on each other. That mean man on man, woman on man, everybody is loving on each other because they're a whole group into themselves, right? It would be definitely some, you know what I'm saying? Some type of I wouldn't just like outwardly go bash them or hate on them or nothing, but I definitely have some interminable questions like, what the fuck is going on over there? You know what I'm saying? But I would, to me, it would be too much to sort through, and I just let them do them. But you got people that would literally hate out loud, try to fuck off their good time, you know what I'm saying? Because they're over there loving how they love, right?
Yeah.
And that's the part that I think is fucked up, right? Like me, I could be subjective as I want to be, but I ain't gonna bother them with my subjectivity. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm over here with it. And it probably ain't gonna take that much of my motherfucking time up. You know what I'm saying? But it's motherfuckers out there that really making a point to fucking voice that and
Yeah.
to fucking act the fool. And I think that's fucked up because it's all types of fucking people that do all types of, them. You know what I mean? And that's why just based on the deep rootedness of just the way people were raised, man, I don't think it'll ever be accepted like to where, you know, people can go and do their thing in public and not be bothered.
I mean, but
Whereas,
I definitely feel like it's like that. Like I feel like in like the higher ranking people that be married, but that don't. There's like a business marriage type energy. Like they know who they married, they know who they with. Like they be out there doing them, and then come home, wifing, hey, I need
but it's
whatever.
low key different when you got dodo because if you got money, I think that how do I explain it? So mentally, right? You know how they say money don't change people, right? It just makes you a more magnified version of who you are, right? And
Okay.
most people who have money can indulge in the shit that they be thinking about indulging in. And a lot of the times, the people that they're with, man, woman, or whatever, don't mind because they have millions and billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
you can
crazy.
send me to fucking Central Pay while you go to your little freak sessions, and I wouldn't give a fuck because I'm out there in Central Pay having my little freak session. You know what I'm saying? And we walking around this house being cool every day, all day, doing what we do because she out shopping, nigga, and you out grinding, making more millions. So when you have that type of dough, I think it's a whole lot easier for people to just be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like to not
I
be bothered.
guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole lot easier to accept that your dude like dungeons, chains, whips, and spiky things.
But why can't we do the dungeon shades and whips and spikies? Like you can bring all that. Like we can do that
So
at the crib. We
so
can have a dungeon
okay.
at the crib, my nigga.
So
Like
maybe he don't
you
want to
don't gotta
destroy
have.
that. Maybe he doesn't want to destroy the version of you that he has. Maybe
Why
he
it
wants
gotta
to
be
take all that
destroyed?
because after he does all that perverted shit with you, you turn into something different.
Why? Why can't I turn into something more glorious? Because like, damn, nigga, like I got my wife, nigga, I got my Dean stress, I got everything. Like this is
That may
crazy.
not.
Like
That may not
that's
what he
wow,
want.
you got it all
That's
in one
that may
person.
not
How do you see me
that
differently if I wanted to indulge in what you deem taboo? Like that's wild.
because he might not want that for his wife though.
That's then why am I your wife?
Because you're the higher than that. You're on a different pedestal. You're like
I don't get that. I don't
up
get that.
here.
Cause I want to get low with you,
Like
baby. Like we can
nah,
be up
because
here
you only
together
do
and then we can
you
get low
you
together, nigga.
you only
Like
do the do low dirty shit in the gutter. And you, as my wife, aren't a gutter person. So we gonna take the gutter shit around the gutter people and do guttery things because I'm
no, I'm
rich.
your
We are
wife,
gonna
nigga.
accept it.
You want to be. I don't know what's something people do, but you want to
That's
do what
it.
you do. You want to get shocked by your nipples or something, nigga. Let's go get the little shock toy. Like, what's good? I'm not with no. Alright, yeah, go out there and get shocked by another whole. Like, no, I'ma shock you, nigga. You
Maybe
mine,
I
so
don't
I'ma
want to.
shock
Maybe,
you.
maybe I
Like,
don't want to be shocked at home by my wife.
that's
Maybe I
crazy. We
want
ain't
to be
gotta do it at
shocked at
home, nigga. We
home
can go get a hotel
by
room and get shocked,
maybe.
nigga. You don't gotta do
Maybe
it
I
at
like.
home.
Maybe I like the way Mistress Ling Ling shocked me. Maybe you don't
I'ma
shock me
shock
right.
you better than bitches ling ling.
Nah, you
And
don't
I'ma
know
go
that.
shock that hoe too. She got me
You don't
fucked
know.
up.
You don't know how Mrs. Ling Ling shocked me. You can't do
I
that. You know
don't
what I'm saying?
know, bro. That's just not like I'm the type of person I'm so open when it comes to just like everything. So it's like I don't really have that limit until that limit's put there. So if you down, nigga, I'm down. What's up? Like I don't see why that has to be a thing. Like, nah, I don't want it for you. Then what do you want for me?
Okay, so
Because you
okay,
out
so
here doing all
let
this
me,
crazy stuff, and I
let
like
me
you give me the regular shit. What's that? No,
okay, so
do
look,
that shit
right.
with me too.
So look,
Spice up
right.
our life. Like,
So
what you
look,
mean?
right. If okay, so it's like this, right? Just in terms of analogies. Um I got, you know, a fucking Toyota fucking car that I run all through the mud and shit with, and because that's what I use that car for. But then I got this bomb ass like Maybach that I take out and do all my classy fly fresh shit with, right? And I would never take the mutter out to pull up to the classy fly fresh shit because that ain't what it's for, right? So, prioritizing everything in its place, right? Which is kind of how a man is set up, right? So you wouldn't be the mutter. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
you would,
get that, but
you know what I'm
also,
saying? Like
wouldn't
that's just not what you're
why would you keep
for.
the
You know what I'm
why'd you
saying?
muttering like I don't I
Because I
can't put
need
that
you
in
for
that
the
that's not the
classy
same thing.
fly fresh
You don't have
shit.
the same feelings as you do for your person
No, no,
as you
no. I
have
don't.
for
That
some
don't even
whips.
matter.
So it's
Like
like
the
I'm
mutter
thinking
doesn't
directly
matter,
on
right?
that. Like that's
Listen,
for sure.
but listen, the
But
mutter doesn't matter to the fact that motherfucker can break down in the middle of a mud pot, and I would just walk off and leave that bitch there and go buy another one tomorrow. But my Maybach though, I'm gonna worry about that because everybody look at my Maybach when I pull up, and everybody love the Maybach, and I love the Maybach, my favorite motherfucking car. I drive that motherfucker everywhere. I love this car. So if something happens to the Maybach, I'm gonna take and get the Maybach fixed that way I can keep a Maybach. But the mutter, that motherfucker be stuck where the fuck it is. I'll go buy another one, $25,000. I'm back at it. We moving. It's a different thing.
but
You see
like
what
I
I'm
said,
saying?
yeah, definitely males and females definitely think differently because I don't.
Yes, yes, we definitely do.
I'm just like,
But I understand you too because you want to be in the mix, But is it
I
because you want to
want
be
to
in the
be
mix?
am the mix. Nigga, I am the mix. What do you mean?
But
That's
let me ask you
crazy.
this
You
though.
think that I'm not?
No, no, I'm not saying you're not. You probably are all of the mix. But what I'm saying is it because you want to know everything, or is it because you want to just experience everything with said person?
The second
Like
option.
if y'all ran into some shit that you just really wasn't into, but he actually enjoyed, would you continue to do it?
That's hard. I don't
That's fine.
like. Okay, in what sense? What sense are we speaking in? Like, if it's like an activity or something, then yeah, I'm definitely watching from the sideline. Like, go baby, yeah, woo. But if it's some shit like I don't know.
See what I'm saying? And that's where those alternative situations come in play. That's where the mutters are good at. You know what I'm saying? That's where they come in at. That's where they had a time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't like getting choked to the point of passing out, you know, I know somebody who do. You know what I'm saying? And that should be an issue. You know what I mean? But I mean, especially when you're freezing up and stuff, it shouldn't be an issue. But since you are freezing up, yeah, y'all, I believe that
Please,
y'all
please.
should go ahead and oh, there you go, because I was so finna get into the people. But yeah, that's where they're good at though. That's why levels. You know what I'm saying? But would you accept that though? That's the question. Like, let this man to death. He just so happened to like choking people half to death, and you ain't with that shit.
I want to get done half to death. What you mean?
No,
But
I'm just
that's
saying.
crazy. I wouldn't. I would have to be put in a situation because personally, like in the mind I'm in right now, I'm just like I'm a crybaby. I'm just gonna cry. I don't know what else to do. Like I don't know. So it's like I would just have to be in that situation to be able to answer that question solely because like just the thought makes my booty hole itch. Like I don't even know. Like I don't even know. Like I don't even know how to have a proper reaction to something like that. So I don't know. I would have to be presented with the situation
Oh
and
shit!
if, if
She
go
said,
from
"Make
there.
my booty hole is." Oh
It
man,
do
that's
because it's
crazy.
like I can't even it's something I can't process. Me personally, like and that's why I say I've never been like this. I've always been like, but I also have the understanding of like if that's what somebody's gonna do, like a person is a natural born cheat, they're gonna be like that's who they are. If a person is somebody that you know what I'm saying really just enjoy doing people like that's who they are. Like I'm a person also gets that, but also understanding that if I feel this way about you, you need to get that somewhere else because it's not all good. It's not here, so we can't work like that.
But what do you mean though? What if he loves you to? everything that you want. He is all
How?
of that and more. He just,
How
he
could
on
I
some
be
other
that
shit
for you
sometimes.
though if you still want all of that?
No, no, no. It's not
No.
all of that. It could just be one
All of that
specific
in
thing.
here that I feel like
But
either we
see, here's the
go
thing though. Here's the thing though.
like I
People
said
are
before, we
people,
could talk,
right?
you know what I'm saying? I might get some
People are
books here and
people,
there,
and
but I'm not.
people are complex beings, and you
They
never
are.
know what Captain's one's crunch, right? You never
Right.
know.
And
So
I feel like
if you
if we together like my current situation, I feel like we are each other's we capturing one's crunch.
okay, but
So
to an
it's
extent,
perfect.
though, you can't Captain's everybody crunch. I mean, you probably can. I'm not gonna say that
To
because
an extent, we are each
the
other's crunch. What do
possibilities
you
are
mean?
boundless, right? So you probably can. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say that you
that's
can't.
true.
But if you couldn't though, right? If there's a situation where you've been with the dude for 8 years and he figured out that he's on some super kinky shit that you just I
But
don't know
that's
if I
where
can
me. But that's the thing. That's where the difference between me. Because like I said, sexual spectrum, very very open. Like I don't have
yeah,
those
yeah, yeah,
limits.
yeah. I understand
So,
that.
like I said, I'm with it. Like I'm with it.
Right. But again, he stumbled across some shit that you were not with for whatever that may be. Like maybe he like breaking toes before he come. I don't know. Whatever the situation may be,
Got to be able
he ain't
to.
with it. You're not
But
with it. I mean, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
but what I'm saying is, I'm open with all that. So it's like, if you want a dungeon, you can have a dungeon. You know what I'm saying? You want to tie me up, nigga. You need to whip what child? Just ask if that's what you want to do. Like whatever. You want to have the turn the basement to a dungeon to where it's a little secret door so the kids don't know how to get in there. Let's do that. I don't. I'm no, because if we making that commitment to be together for life, you got to be able to roll with those punches and get into with your partner to or something like that. Because if not, then like you said, those mutters. But mine nigga don't need no mutters. He got a Maybach, baby. We're good over here.
But that's
The
what I'm
top me
saying though.
down, baby. Like, what is you
So,
saying? No, we're not doing
so
that.
but we're still not gonna take the way back through the mud, is all I'm saying. And even with that same fact though, okay, people, man,
But then
he
get out the
evolved, right?
Maybach. Roll it by yourself. With me. I'm
Nah, man, what
listen.
you
Like,
mean? I
I
put
don't
in work in
care.
this
Like,
Maybach. I put
no,
in
it's
good
just
money in this
not. I don't
Maybach.
know.
Yeah.
It's not about
I
it's
done
not about
spent a
that.
lot of money to get. I grinded way too hard for this Maybach to just be not having it. What are you talking about?
But my thing is like that's why I can't put it in the same terms as that because, like I said, you said men think like that, but I personally, it's not registering in my brain. Like that's why I'm always like jump to the other side and be like, it's not like that because it's like, bro, like I said, I feel like if you committed to a person, you got to be able to be with that person in every way, shape, form, what they like, and if you're not, then you got to be okay with, like you said, those occasional. All right, babe,
So,
I'm gonna head out. You already know
so
I'll be back.
I, I,
Like
I
you got to be okay with that, and I'm not okay with that. So I'm okay with the getting with whatever's whatever.
so I believe that in order for people to be together for extended periods of time, it takes a whole lot of compromise, right? Um, on both parts, right? Because no one can ever fully conform or may even fully accept who one person all the way is, right? Like, especially when it comes to when you're talking to intimacy and shit, like, um, it could be the simplest shit, just like simple fucking cheating on a woman with one woman. It don't even have to be a whole harem of women, right? Once a woman find that out, they take it so personal that they don't look past the fact that it had nothing to do with her, and it could have just been solely about him. You see what I'm saying?
What is it about him that could have been figured out before we made our
Well, see, I
commitment?
don't know, but what I'm saying is, my point is, it's just be little shit like that to where there's no acceptance. There's no, all right, I see that's what you want. So all right, so that's what we gonna do. Hopefully you grow out of this shit. We plan on being together forever. However the fuck that go. I don't
But
know.
yeah, no, of
Haven't been
course. I mean, if
together
you
with
really love
anybody
that
for
person,
so
like I said, that's why I
far
say
to
you
the
have to
third.
be in that situation because some people can literally sit back and be like, "All right, I love you. We've been doing this. Shit happens." That I'm like I said, I'm a shit happens type person. Like I understand that. Like I told you, that understanding is definitely there. But at the same time, like not for real like that though. So like it happens, but like not all the time. Like
See, like
that's
I
not a
believe
shit happens type of thing. Like If
I
you do
believe
it, all
that.
right, you slip up sometime, all right, we'll work through it, we'll
So
figure it out as long as this hoe just like basically is off the face of the earth and I don't know nothing of this bitch think cool, whatever. But okay, whatever. Using Vegas, got from there. All right. Shit happens. Niggas be lit. I get it. Cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yes. All right. Cool. All right. Now you go to Milwaukee
but
and it
that's what
happens
I'm
again,
saying.
nigga.
It's gonna
We're
happen
not
again.
doing this. This is not a
Niggas are
thing. That
habitual.
this is not a thing. This is not a thing, nigga.
It's
Every time you get
everything.
in the state, you gotta hit a new pussy, nigga. I'ma punch
Niggas
you.
are habitual. That's what I'm telling you. This is what exactly what I'm telling you. Like once you accept it, it's accepted. I don't
But
think
see, and
you understand that.
that's why I came with the stance how I came originally because we're not. I'm killing you. Okay, here's like this. You want to go to Vegas, do that. I let that
But
shit
is
slide.
it? But
You
that's
go
what
to
I'm saying. It's
Milwaukee. Don't be mad if I find out the bitch hotel in Milwaukee and I'm just so happen to be a mass
in in the
serial
in the
eater
grand
and
scheme
it
in
happens.
in the grand scheme of freedom. Do you think outside pussy is really worth all of that though?
Do you think outside of pussy is really worth that? That's the real question, and
Here's the
that's me
thing.
asking the person
Apparently, I
that
didn't
I'm
because
dealing with.
I'm the one out
Because
there doing it.
if you want to play crazy and keep going and doing what you want to do, then I'm gonna start acting crazy and then start making hoes
It's
disappear, and we gonna be burying bitches together, and this
it's
is what it's
not
gonna be. And do
about
you want to keep doing this?
it's not
Because I
about
done
playing
told you
crazy, right?
who even is this? This that Milwaukee bitch. Remember her?
It's the old
Yeah.
adage, right?
I need you to help me get her out this trunk and into that hole because you want to keep playing with me. You gotta help me bury this bitch because that's what you want to keep doing.
Oh,
Now I know you got a business trip in Canada next week. Now listen, I can get to Canada too, nigga. Keep playing with me,
you
and we gonna be
cannot.
burying the Canada bitch too. I'm not like it's just like, and also that's where the what you don't know won't hurt you shit comes into play because I'll never know if I'll never know. That's your business, and that's what you got to deal with. But as connected as I am, and my spirit guides, and they don't play with me, so I'ma feel it and I'ma know
Hey, but it's that
and I'm
same.
gonna feel it and I'm gonna know. So I'm gonna get my plane ticket to Canada and get on my go because I know that's
It's
what's
that.
gonna happen.
It's that same energy right there, right? That is the reason why
Yeah,
I don't think the whole alternative relationship thing
great.
would be mainstream because
I just figured you wanted to sign it
mainstream would entail consistency. And most women I know grew up around unless they own some secret, that nigga do what he want to do. I'm here for that nigga regardless type shit. Like I know women like that too. A couple of them that's like,
I
man,
do
that nigga
too,
cool.
as do
But
I.
that same energy though resides within all of them, which is a beautiful thing. There can only be one queen for sure. But at the end of the day, though, um, uh, variety is the spice of life, and most niggas like spice.
And I'm very, very spicy. So my man is set. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But I mean, a lot of times it don't involve your flavor though. It'd be like some other
What
flavor,
is
like
that? Like that's what I'm
tahini
saying.
with the
Like I got
centre
all
and
the
shit.
flavors. What do you
I mean,
mean, nigga?
I'm just
Cause
saying,
I
it
got
may not.
32 flavors of this bootylicious bubble gum. Raspberry,
I mean,
grape,
I
cherry.
understand.
Like what you
Hold on.
mean? We gonna go. Like I got all the flavors. What do you mean? You don't get to some high flavor, nigga. I got these flavors. Like, what is you saying? That's why it's not. That's why I don't comprehend with me because, like I said, I'm such a wide span mentally. Like even like before I'm relationship, I was literally pansexual. So it's one of those things that's like, bro, I'm very open and with anything, and I'm with it. Also, come on, like there's nothing that I feel like I wouldn't be able to do or be for
But I believe that is the case with most women, personally. And that's just my opinion. So women don't come for
you know,
me or be hating me all in the chats and stuff. I
there
just
we
think
go.
women feel that
But
way.
yeah, like I feel like
Superwoman.
there's nothing I
Hey, who
can't do
sung that
or do
song?
for my person. So I don't got that. I don't get this is not registered in my brain.
So we don't went from being I am every woman to I'm not your superwoman. So we're gonna have to make a decision. We're gonna have to
Whoa, whoa,
figure.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Who said I was a superwoman? What's going on out here?
Okay, so these are two different songs that span. Okay, so I'm every woman was sung by Shaka Khan.
It's
No,
all in me. me.
Right. That was Whitney Houston.
Yes,
Chaka
amen.
Khan.
Hey, baby.
One of the two. And then Karen White came and didn't want to be your superwoman because she didn't want to have to be everything, you know.
Oh
So we
no,
got
then
to pick a
I'm
side.
kidding. I'm with Shaka, cause
So you on that side? You
see
on
the
that side
hair.
of the spectrum? Yeah, I seen the hair. The hair.
Stop playing with me. Like we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That is hilarious.
But I can still, I still got all the same powers. Like, so we're good over here still.
Yeah, that is gonna be a definitely a situation when it comes to making this type of shit mainstream. I mean, I think it should stay where it's at. Then everybody be spoiled, and then the whole life would be a utopia, and everybody getting what they want, and it'll be a beautiful thing. Who wants
Amen.
that?
Look, every woman. Amen. Because that's what it is. I mean, like I said, like you said, it's I keep it where it's at because let people that can and don't, and the people that don't understand that. So we enjoy what you want. Do what you like to do. That's what the Summer Today show is. If you let your man go
Oh,
out and be with
shit.
all the Kathys and the Rebeccas and all that, I'm do that.
I
Do it. If you like me and you are willing to handle your business, then girl, do that because amen. We
so
not doing that.
I'm gonna say this first off. Don't handle your business if it involves murder. We don't want that. Don't do that.
Don't nobody know
Um,
what your business entails.
it
So
don't.
handle your
We don't.
business.
And if it is, keep it to yourself. Don't tell
That's what
nobody.
I said. Don't nobody know what your business
Listen
entails.
to yourself.
But
I'm saying
I just want
we
it to be
at
done.
one half
I'm
of us
never
have
done.
more to discuss. Do not advocate
We
murder
do
after
not no,
the
we do not
shooting. You know
condone
what I'm saying?
violence or any of that crazy stuff, not at all.
Poly
But
gang
it's
in the
just that
building.
was
See,
like
we
hypothetically.
got people who believe in a lifestyle
Look, poly gang. See, somebody
in the
just came
building.
in that damn poly gang.
In the building.
Hypothetically, you gotta handle what you gotta do. All things get an understanding. You open the Pandora box, it can't be closed. And I heard Pandora got a machete and she like to use it, and that's her business. So that's what it is. Okay.
Hey man, that has been another episode of Words to Discuss, y'all. I am your host, NunFlyer. And the toes, man. Do all the like, sharing, the subscribing you got to do, man, to help this platform grow. We appreciate you. We are, if ever, will be powered by the people. So give us power, y'all. Uh, love y'all. Hit us up next week. Peace.
Peace.
And I was like,
That's even worse because it's
grab
like
my
right
shit,
here.
put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't go get it this
Bitch, you
time.
want to take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
Bet you